When was the last time you went to your favorite store and they were closed for no apparent reason? They were closed because they weren't feeling like it. They were closed because they really didn't feel like opening the store that day.
Let me get that one, man.
Yo, what's good, man? This is Brokeboi. I'm back for the 4th consecutive week with some advice video for up-and-coming rappers and producers. So if you're new, you should probably subscribe and also like the video. And yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so today we're answering one of the most basic questions when it comes to Instagram, and that's how to increase one's following. Whether that's a business page, whether that's a creator page, whether that's a personal page. What are the basic things that make people want to follow some accounts and avoid some other accounts? First and foremost, let's establish what followers actually mean on Instagram. If you're a business, followers could increase the perceived value of your product or your service. A lot of people can come to your page, they can see you have a bunch of followers, and they'll kind of take that, they'll subconsciously receive that as some sort of cosign for the product you're trying to sell. If you're an individual, the number of followers you have creates some sort of legitimacy in what you're putting out there, your opinions, what you're saying, what you're doing, right? Now, if you're an individual creator, regardless of the industry you're in, for whatever reason, on Instagram, the number of followers adds some sort of legitimacy to who you are as an individual. So now that we've established the importance of followers on Instagram, we have to talk about the 3 different types of accounts you have access to. Alright, so first we got the personal account. This is a basic account that everyone starts off with. It's aimed towards the average Instagram user. It's meant to share photos. It's meant to share photos with your friends. It could be set to public, to private, doesn't need a Facebook page. It's very basic, and this is just for the average person who views Instagram as like a hobby or just another platform to be on. So second, we got the creator account. The creator account's directed more towards public figures and influencers. It's still towards individuals and not businesses, but people who have some sort of power. It gives you access to insights, follower activity, all that kind of stuff, and it also gives you access to paid promotion. So third, we got the business account. The business account has to be linked to a Facebook page, and it's more directed towards people who are selling a product on Instagram. This could still mean artists and producers and rappers and individual creators, but at the same time, it's more towards selling products on Instagram. It gives you access to the shop, it gives you access to paid promotions, it gives you access to follower insight, customer insight, all that kind of stuff, quick replies, you name it. Business accounts are more about selling. So I also want to give a quick disclaimer that this is all about organic following. It's not about buying followers, it's not about buying engagement, buying likes, follow, unfollow, all that kind of stuff. This is about building real relationships with real people and building a strong foundation for your business or your account. Creator and business accounts have access to insights. Insights will give you access to information that the basic account doesn't have. It gives you information on when your followers are active, where your followers are from, age group of your followers, the days they're most active, and posting times. So you can kind of leverage that by posting around the times they're most active so you can get maximum engagement on your posts, and that way boosting your account's presence across Instagram. Which leads me to the second tip that I have, which is take yourself seriously. Understand that if you're trying to build some sort of serious following on Instagram, you have to make a commitment to the platform itself. And when I say take yourself seriously, I don't mean put on a suit and a tie and act all professional. I'm saying understand that you will be using Instagram as a creator rather than a consumer starting at that point. Let's say if you have a basic account, you don't feel like posting for a week, 2 weeks, you don't have anything to share, that's fine. You can just take the time off. No one's gonna complain. No one expects anything of you. If you're trying to build a following where your followers expect something from you, unfortunately, you can't really do that. When was the last time you went to your favorite store and they were closed for no apparent reason? They were closed because they weren't feeling like it. They were closed because they really didn't feel like opening the store that day. That would be really weird. That would have you pissed off. And in a similar fashion, your followers will not be happy if you stop posting, if you just like go incognito out of nowhere. It will also negatively affect your creator account, it'll negatively affect your business account. Just like a physical store has some sort of time schedule that they follow, you have to follow your own posting schedule. You have to form this posting schedule and you have to stick to it. Personally, I realized for my own business account, posting 3 to 4 times a week, high quality, high engagement content works great. I currently don't have the capacity to expand that, but I would like to do so further down the line. But understand that building this posting schedule depends on you. It depends on what you can do, what you can't do. You have to understand that you have to push yourself a little bit, but you have to establish some sort of schedule you can stick to. Personally, I can stick to the 3 to 4 times a week schedule. Other people might be able to post once a week. Other people might be able to post, 3 times a day. Same thing has to be done with your stories. Personally, I struggle a lot with my stories, but I try to post at least once every single day so I can keep that kind of 24-hour cycle going. So lastly, we're going to talk about the know, like, trust strategy. Know, like, trust is the basic strategy on which pretty much every single business is run on. Know is all about people knowing about the existence of your business and your product. 2 is about people liking you or liking the product or the service that you're offering. And 3 is trust. People trusting what you're giving them, people trusting the advice you give, people trusting the product you give them, all that. So these 3 things will build a very strong following, and they'll also build a very attractive account for other people to follow. So let's take this step by step. So first, it's the knowing part. How do you build some sort of familiarity with your profile? How do you put your name out there? How do you get people's attention? Well, there's a few basic things you can do that could really help you out. First, it's building that posting consistency and spending time on those hashtags. I see a lot of people trying to use the platform without understanding how hashtags work, with using very general hashtags. Do your research on your hashtags. So what is your audience searching for? What are the hashtags they follow? What are the hashtags they use? So overall, spend some time doing some hashtag research. Understand that hashtags will help your post get discovered. So second is the like factor. Now, how do you get people to like you? For this, you have to make sure you're transparent. You're putting your opinions out there, your thoughts out there, you're making content that resonates with your followers. Understand that someone who's opinionated will attract like-minded people, whereas someone who's neutral will pretty much not attract anyone. So think about it like this. Take a rapper with a cult following. Chances are their music is really good, but at the same time, what people love is their opinions, their honesty, their transparency, how they think about things, how they speak about things, and how they think about some crucial issues. You have to put yourself out there, and you have to make people fall in love with you and the music. The music still has to be good, don't get me wrong, you can't slack on the quality of your content, but at the same time, you have to put yourself out there as an individual so people can latch on to different views and different thoughts and different ideas that you have. So last but not least, we have to talk about the trust factor. Now, the trust factor is built up over time as you interact with your followers, as you interact with your comments, with your DMs. I've said this a bunch of times. If someone comments on your posts, make sure you comment back. Make sure you build strong, meaningful relationships, because those mean a lot. Those will boost your account, they will push your account, and more people will be attracted to that. People like people who interact with themselves. They don't like divas, they don't like people who ignore them. And that's pretty much it. I know our time is very limited. There's a bunch of things we could go deeper and deeper into, like for example, the creation of high quality content, but we'll get to that at a later point. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're stuck around, I don't know, like hit that subscribe. I don't know, you could also like the video, it would really help me out. But that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.